In today's video, we're going to show you the bus terminus in Valletta, the capital city of Malta. Welcome to this new travel and Malta culture video. Hello and welcome. This is going to be a guide to getting around the bus in Malta. This is travel and Malta culture, previously known as Malta Network Resources. Stop. Hello, Jerry.
Hi. Where are you off to then?
We're going to Valletta.
On a bus?
On a bus, yes, to do a guide for anyone watching. This will be a guide to getting around on the bus system in Malta, right?
Especially from Valletta Terminus.
Exactly, from Valletta Terminus especially, which might be a bit confusing to those of us who are not as used to using the buses or Valletta Terminus.
So let's get to the stop, Clyde.
Okay. We've arrived in Valletta, as you can see. This is the ferryland. Put your hand in.
Yeah, all the buses stopped here just outside the hotel and ready to go into the bus station to rest or to pick up more passengers. So in the old day, all the buses would be in this area, all around the Triton Fountain. And you had to find your way to the right bus, forward in circles.
There you go.
Now we have
Bus over there. And here we have the Triton Fountain. And this is Ferryland until 6th January. Will still be open. So the carrozzini here. You can take a ride on a carrozzini if you like.
Just imagine, this used to be a bus station.
Oh yeah,
Right round the thing. Hold on. Over there, somewhere.
You can buy mulled wine and all sorts of snacks and things. Some pastrotto, baguettes, pasteria. You can get pastizzi, pizza, Maxims, slash coffees, and aret, donuts, mulled wine. Of course, bus driver needs to eat like everyone. Maltese corner, traditional biscuits, gluten-free biscuits, mint spice, honey rings, which are traditional in Malta. So you can find them. Here you can get a travel card if you don't have a Tallinja Card. With the Tallinja Card you can travel for free. The kiosk is temporarily off the border.
We apologize. So
So you have here you can.
Summer you'll have to queue up quite a long time.
Here you have the routes. You can find them on Google Maps also. Some, my opinion is that usually it's correct or up to date Google Maps, but sometimes the bus can be late. At least once it works quite late. And another bus came, I don't know, just now fake. So one hopes that here you have the most updated information about the bus routes, the numbers and the localities, and the departure times, and you can see the location. And want to go somewhere, you can go from this place. And there is an app for Tallinja, which personally I have not tried. That's why I cannot comment about it.
It's quite good, right? Except when it doesn't work.
Okay.
Sometimes it fails, but
Okay.
on the whole, it's quite up to date. In my experience.
Okay, so that's interesting to know. Personally, I stick to Google Maps. Google Maps gives me the information that I need or that I want.
So this is what the screen looks like where we are right now in the bus station.
So lots of people use the buses, so sometimes they don't have much place to sit down. It seems, at least today it wasn't too bad. But when I first tried it, it was the first days that it was for free. And as a result, there were a lot of people trying it for the first time. There is a helpful map in case you want to check where locations are, localities, various towns and villages, where you can find out where you need to go or which bus you need to take. Of course, if you use Google Maps, you just enter the location where you want to go and choose buses as the means, and then you'll just get the list of which buses you can take. We're going towards bays A1 and A2.
Well, most of the buses in A1 are local or circular routes.
Okay.
And left to
Go to the hospital, Lascaris Wharf, Valletta waterfront. Of course, so here you can take a bus to get to Lisa and Bilbo, right?
On A2, it's this bus bay.
This bay A2 here.
Let's move down.
Okay.
A3, it's to Gross.
A2. Okay, so on A3, again, so we have towards Calcara and Wormla, the cities area. Reach number 3 at the time on top. So that's helpful. Let's check out the other base. And here we have Zorri, number 7173. And here it's going to Rendi or Zorri.
A5.
Bay A5, number 72 and 74.
And now
and here we have A6, Bay A6, going to Marsashlock, the fishing village.
with new place
And yeah, it's windy, very windy.
fish restaurant.
If you want to eat at some fish restaurants, that's a good choice.
The 81, the 85, or the TD10.
We did then. So now let's check out This is going to Birzabuja, Tal-Papa.
The Pope? Right. That's near the free.
I don't know why it's Tal-Papa, but
Near the free port, where the aircraft come in.
well, yes. Bus is the bus bay A7, zone A7. I don't know why it's calling it Tal-Papa. Is there a connection with?
One of the stops there is Talpa. It might be something to do with, could be something with the Pope, or a big church.
Or Papa, father. If there is a missing accent, let's assume that there isn't a missing accent, and so it's referring to the Pope. Papa.
Break the two. Okay.
Number 8 again. So here we have the other bays, and the next one is
By 8.
A8. Number 80, number 84, in Belt Valletta to Birzabuja or to Zaytun. Or to Birzabuja, then Zaytun. Here we have zone A9, going to Santa Lucia or Gudia, and a bay A9, numbers 83 and 88.
Woodyard near the end. You're there.
Gudia, yes. Gudia used to be in the old airport itself. Santa Lucia, they have the Chinese garden, which you can find a video on my channel, which I did a while ago.
Thanks,
Pandemic. A10. A10 is going to Shaira or Hazabak. Well, 94,
90 and number 92.
94 and 90 something nice deal. We have another Bay A11 going to Marsa Scala on the number 91. 21. And here, once more we have Bay A12.
That's a 93 bus taking you to Rastana.
Marsa Scala is on our all the 90 place to go. Or Marsa Scala, Germa. Near Germa. Fedit. Yes, and the next one is Bay A13.
Now this is where all the buses go through to the Tallinja Card,
That combination.
the tourists want to go like Parcherville.
Exactly. You want to go to Parcherville, this is where you want to go. Or to Slima, anywhere like that.
Probably the fullest buses you'll ever get.
Yes, that's where I lost my previous Tallinja Card. You can check
A14
video.
again.
A14 routes. Slima again, Bahar Chat, Swede, same. San Viljan, Pembroke, Bay A14. And Bay A15.
Same routes because there's so many different buses going to the same area.
Going for this area. So they go to Lima or so Bujibba.
These are the ones you won't have.
This one goes like Bujibba also.
Fight together. Yeah, the two.
That's true.
13 linear direct.
Tallinja direct. So that's not free, I think.
No, but it's a faster one, I think.
It's a faster one. So that it's not covered with the by free transport. So you need to pay for that. Okay, that's important to note because somebody might not know. And anyway.
So we've got to the end of the first section, major section of the bus station.
An important word to note for today is it's December, almost the end of the year, but it's very hot. Ħafna sħana. Hot.
Here we are wearing our summer wear.
You are wearing summer wear. I'm not exactly wearing summer wear. Anyway.
Now this isn't the only section of the bus station. We're going to go around the corner just behind us.
Okay.
And see some other routes. One or two of them actually do go to Valletta, from Valletta on the circular routes. But most of them are going out to places like Andina and that part of the island. But let's go and have a look.
Okay.
So we're going to look at zones B and C.
Okay.
Now this way.
All right. So we're going where the sign is indicating. That's good. Back. Zone B, Zone C.
And these two zones are on two sides of the same street. It's very difficult to cross. So you can either go right down the bottom and come up again, or you can take your chance crossing the road. A lot of activity down here, the buses get moving.
Yeah. Well,
And these buses actually got shelters. You notice the shelters in the other one are virtually non-existent.
my
Here at least you can get a little bit of shade. Here we are, section B.
the baby one.
What?
Now where the bit. Go to not this one. The one. Just the bus. Here we have Vito.
These stops are not do not have lists of buses posted beside them like we found in section A. Here
Okay.
you have to look on the bus timetable.
Is it? This is baby 2. B2, but again there is nothing written on the
Again, I think it's a bus stand rather than a bus.
same or bus stand, right? With bus stand. So we see B3. And you have the numbers. Go there, 21 to Savoy Cinema Ferries, 20 to San Juan, and X4 to Zabuja. And you can see it here.
Yes, so they said that it's another slimmer one. She said. Takes a different route from all those ones we saw earlier.
21. So it goes through Msida, Darshan, Gorri, and Chalet.
Very used to the bus. These buses don't tend to get as full as the other ones
And
that
it's
go to
this,
Sligo,
okay.
between Sligo and Valletta. There's a better chance of getting a seat on the 21 or 22.
Yeah, that goes to the hospital, Sptar. In case you don't know Maltese, Sptar means hospital. SPTAR.
You should always have to check which bus you're on, because sometimes they go via somewhere else, and you think it'll be 15 minutes on your journey, and it's actually half an hour. Typical one is one that goes from Salima to Juplas.
Stand over there are other bays or so in front of us, so you can also find other bays there. Near bay, we have bay before, going to Bicara, San Juan, Cafarta Journey, and San Juan. Numbers 24, 25, 32, and 35.
So 25 is another good bus. So if you want to go down towards Cedar,
Hospital, University, Antwerp. North 35.
yeah.
So,
So 25 goes through Cedar and down the Savoy, and 24 also goes through Cedar. So you've got various routes to Valletta. You don't have to get those very, very busy buses, well, 13 and 15 and so on. But you've got to come down here to get them.
yeah,
You won't pick them up there.
exactly, to come here.
B5. There's the buses that go out to places like Bajibba, which are very, very popular with tourists. Or the most English part of Malta.
Bajibba, exactly. So B5. It's a good way to get to Bajibba. And in summer, Bajibba, they do the summer carnival also. You can check out my videos of the summer carnival after you watch this one, but first, okay? Don't leave the video.
Phase 6.
Phase 6.
Out to places like Chikua,
Chirkowa, Melliha, then Melliha and Adira.
But that's the far end of the island where you catch the ferry out to Goza, isn't it?
Exactly, the old ferry. So it's not the fast ferry, it's the old classic ferry. You can go with a car or without a cart.
Crossing's only about 15-20 minutes, isn't it? Well, there's a lot. You've got to go a long way to get it.
Yes, that's the disadvantage. It's a long way to get there. If you don't want to travel the traffic to get there, you would have to take the fast ferry. You've seen it also on one of my videos. This bus is going to Ain Fiha. So here you can pick up a bus Baby 7 which goes to Imjar or Ain Fiha, Mosta or Imjar.
So if you're going out to Golden Bay, then you get on the 44th.
Okay.
And that'll take you out seeing the...
Even if you want to go to Mosta or to see the Mosta Dome, so that's number 47.
Both go through there.
But this one is number 44.
And the 44 goes through Birkara via Cedar, whereas here to here. The 47 takes a different route. That's great. So if you want to come back and if you don't want to go through a town you're not expecting to be in.
And you just go in, you have the machine, and you just tap your Tallinja Card. If you have a Tallinja Card, it's free.
Yes. Well, but I mean, why it's a big card? Like what?
And in a previous video, we've seen you also use the buses for free for the first time. And there's another video where I had been pickpocketed on the bus, so then I had to go to the airport to get a replacement card. Here I have Baby 8 going to Nashar, Halaraur. Okay, so those are again localities which are...
I've been saying Gargur all these years.
Or Gargur, but anyway.
I wasn't sure.
I think there are multiple pronunciations, so Jerry, it's not... Yeah. So probably you can pronounce it both ways, it's not a problem. You know.
So they all go, these buses all go through Nashar, or to Nashar.
Yeah. And Paris, that's to Paris, I presume, Birkirkara, and Mandarino, so that's Birkirkara also. So number 43 and even 46 will go through Birkirkara also.
So it both goes through Nsida.
Number 260 goes also to the university and hospital, Mater Dei and Sptar. Mater Dei is the name of the public hospital. And it goes to the cemetery, Cimiterio, and also to Techno Park.
There's lots of opportunities for people who want to visit their relatives and friends in hospital to get buses from all over the island. Because not everybody's got their own transport.
And even parking is quite a hassle. In some areas at least, like Slima. It's not that. You keep on going round and round to find parking, and then finally you either give up go back where you started and get some Uber or Bolt or something else or cool.
So let's go over to
Okay.
section C, Bay C. So we're going to take
Okay.
the safe route.
Okay.
There's a little turning circle here for the buses.
Okay. So we're now going over there. It's a nice spot. I came down here and not have Bianca
Oh, right.
with this part. I too, and then I start forward. Car is warm, so okay.
We have to look just inside.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice graffiti. Valletta Film Festival.
Quite nice for graffiti, I think.
Hey, it's an advert, I think. Anyway, and there's an echo here. Okay, so you can see how this area looks. It seems that they left a few trees.
So we're up above Lascaris Wharf, I take it.
Okay.
As this is Lascaris Warrens, and Lascaris Wharf, of course, is where fast ferry leaves from, and the little ferries that go across to the three cities.
Well, let's go back to the buses now.
People are waiting for a bus. This is a great, cool place to stay.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So this would be an ideal place, you know, sheltered and quiet. But no.
On a hot day, this would be
Yeah.
a blessing,
Uh-huh.
because out there it can
Yeah.
get very, very
But sometimes here in Malta we don't apply logic sometimes.
and you have a nice breeze.
Where it's true, it's cool.
It's a good refuge, I show
Yeah.
you for the future.
Yes. That's very true.
There's another bus stand in the middle.
Okay, so now we go over there.
And buses to places like Undina,
Okay.
they all tend to leave from the same kind of side Undina.
Okay, this is going to Rabat, Base 1, just outside Mdina, and
Short walk from the bus stop.
then to Kirkara. So now let's go to C2. Then C2 is going Base C2, we have 51, store 53.
The similar area.
Similar area, we have Rabat, Ad-Dingli and Mtarfa. So that's again what you find here.
The green, a quick store, the Qatar,
Attart and Ad-Dingli.
the sector thing.
54 and 56 in Base 3.
Or neck, very good.
And now Base C4, which is going to
That's 61.
number 61. Has a booch. So that's the booch.
Which is, it means olive.
Yeah, olives.
I have a big festival of olives.
Yeah. Good, so now let's check out the other one. And the other one is going to Base C3 is going to Sejiri. Number 62 is going to Sejiri.
Okay.
Sejiri.
We are now approach the last bay, the final bay.
Final Base C6. Number 63 and 64 going to Orme and Santa Venera. Orme and Santa Venera. Okay.
So to cross back over, we need to go on there. Well, I have to admit I've taken the risk of not using the crossing now.
There is a zebra here, but there is a little zebra. which can be used to cross back to where we came from.
There we are, full circle.
And cool. That's it.
Back to the main bus station.
Back to the bus station, back to the terminus, through the main terminus section, back to Fairyland.
There are a few points to remember, Clyde.
Okay.
The bus station has stages A, B and C. A are all in one part, B and C are around the corner in the other part. There's a huge map that tells you where you can go. There's an electronic display that tells you which bus is going, when it's leaving and for which stage.
Good.
And to save yourself time by getting a card rather than paying. You can pay on the buses, but it's a lot of hassle if you do, especially if you've only got a €50 note and a very unhappy driver. Some countries you can't use cash on the buses at all. Certainly in the UK you can't, in London.
And even in the Netherlands, I don't think you can pay cash also. You pay by card or you get a card, so a bus card or a ticket.
Then there you are, Nick. This is the centre of the universe, the centre of Valletta. This is where you can go anywhere.
Anywhere in Malta.
Yes, sir.
So basically, there is only one bus system in Malta, unlike some countries where they are so large that you have different companies and different areas or cities. Here, they are all use the same public transport, Malta Public Transport system.
And if we look over this way, we could see where the buses rest between journeys.
Okay.
And then come out and either go down this way around again to get to the appropriate stage over here.
Yeah. And I noticed there's a sign on the buses which tells you not to talk to the drivers, because I noticed that some people try to tell them a lot of things.
Oh yes, especially other drivers. That seems to happen. But yes.
And I was on the bus and there were two ladies quarreling because one of them was talking to the driver and the other one told her you shouldn't talk to the driver. And she was a foreigner, and the other lady started quarreling with her, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the drivers really need to know and see what they're doing. They're really good drivers.
And it was true. This lady was saying that you should not talk to the driver. So
let them do their job. Don't distract them.
Exactly.
And, they drive very well here. Very difficult.
Exactly, and I don't think there's anything to complain about drivers normally or most times. At least I haven't. The few times I've used them. Because as I said, I haven't used them much, only when they started off being free. Early. Because before I tried, I had a card, but I couldn't top it up. So then I just, gave up on this.
Top mine up from my bank account, but now I don't need to.
No, we don't need to. No, it's free. And you don't need to pay.
There's only a few services that require payment, and you can find them out on the website.
Exactly. And basically, so now it's paid, but from the taxpayer, of course. Now it has taxpayers which pay.
I thought here it did.
So it's an expense for the taxpayer, and you have to use the card to show, so that they know how many people actually use the buses.
Yes, you still got to show your card, still got to use it. You cannot just get on without it.
Exactly.
Still get yourself in the trouble to use the card. And of course, you might be asked to prove it's you. So if you've got one with a picture on it, so much the better.
Exactly. And if you find a lost card, one of the things you can do is give it to Malta Public Transport. I think that would be the responsible thing to do.
I think I might need to update my picture on mine, so it's a few years old.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to look at the picture. They don't fit. They just tap it and that's it, they don't look at the picture. I don't know, Savera, that's true. Perhaps they should look at the picture, but for security reasons, because if somebody finds your card, like in my case, my card was found by someone that ended up in a different locality, so I don't know how it went there, what happened, whether someone was using it. Well, could be. Anyway.
Well, the sun is beginning to go down.
Yeah.
Won't be too long before it's dark.
Mhm.
Suppose another hour or so.
Support this channel by joining now. Become a member. Click the join button.